Good morning, YouTubers. It is about 11:30 in the morning on the 26th of October. We've had nothing but bad weather for about the last week. A week ago on Monday, we had, well, it started on Sunday afternoon, and by Monday we had almost 5 inches of snow on the ground. And then Tuesday wasn't too bad a day. I got a little bit of work done. But then Wednesday we had sleet and snow. Got another inch. Thursday was snow. Friday was a halfway decent day until in the afternoon, and then we started getting flurries. And Saturday, Thursday we had sleet. Friday I think we had a halfway decent day, but cold. Everything has been cold. But I thought I'd give you a little update on where we are and what I've been doing. But most of the things done for winter. Never did get a chance to clean up the trees in the woods before the snow came. And at my age, in a few days I'll be 72 years old. I'm not going to be trudging around the woods in that snow trying to cut trees. So they may have to wait till next spring again. I don't know. Or if we get some warmer weather where it starts warming up back into at least the 40s, maybe I'll be able to get some of it done. I'm going to switch the camera around so you can see what we got out here. Alright, this is what we got. Started snowing last night about 8 or 9 o'clock. And we got about 3 inches, but now that the sun came out today, it is melting on the gravel and that. On the grass it's still around, but that's going down too. But our temperature, I'll show you that. Temperature here says it's about 34 degrees, but the sun has been on this side of the house, so it's probably closer, about 31, 32 degrees. And the wind is blowing. So today will be inside work again. I'm not working out this stuff, not in this weather. Even though the day looks nice, this morning was pretty sunny, but now it's all clouded over again. As you can see, almost all the leaves are off the trees now. Got them all cleaned up. I got myself a new acquisition. Let me take you in the garage and show you that. Shut off that heater for a little bit so you can hear me. But this is my new acquisition. It's a 2017 Husqvarna, 18 horse, twin cylinder. And I'll give you a couple of reasons why I ended up buying this. Number one, it was a great deal. I couldn't pass it up. But number two, I found out that with just a couple of modifications, my bagger system fit right on it. I had a hitch on the back of the other tractor with just a little bit of modification. I put that on this tractor. And I'm in the process now of trying to convert my Thatcher or Dethatcher to mount on this one. And because the other tractor is going to be sold, I've got that one set up with the snowblower and everything on it, and that uses a winch to raise the snowblower. Well, I don't want to take the winch off because we're going to sell it. So I have another winch here. And this one's a remote control winch, so I'm going to try to figure out a way to mount that on the front of the tractor to lift the Dethatcher. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now. I think I got it figured out, but I got to make some brackets. I got to cut and weld some steel up to mount onto the front bumper. And I think one of my problems with this one, and I'll show you that. On the other one, it had a split hood. It's only the top section lifted up. Now this one, the whole hood assembly tips up, and it tips up past the bumper. So I have to mount it out and low so that I don't interfere with opening up the hood. So it's taken me some time to figure this out. I think I have it figured out. As I get further into it, I'll probably show you what I'm doing. But I'm gonna have to cut some brackets. I rebent these brackets and put them up to here. I'm going to mount them through the side of the hitch, or the bumper. I'm going to cut off the excess on each side. That should give me my lift, and I'm going to have it on quick pins so that I don't want to bolt it solid. I'm going to put it on pins so that with linch pins on it so I can just hook it or unhook it as I see fit. One of the problems I have, and I don't know if you can see it on the bumper, but that plate I want to mount to is at an angle. So when I lift, it's going to twist those bars a bit. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to compensate for that. I think I'm going to just use longer pins, so as it starts to twist, it can just push its way out. So we're going to have to figure that out yet. Plus, I got to make up all the bracketry for the winch, and I need to get some. This is the winch I've used to raise and lower my TV antenna. I've got about a 30-foot antenna, and I've used this to raise and lower it. But I don't leave it on the antenna, so I figure I'm going to get double duty out of it. I'll use it here in the tractor also. But I've got parts ordered so I can make some quick connects, so that I can. I want to be able to take it off the tractor when I need to and use it on the antenna if and when I need it there. So we got parts ordered for that. We got quick connects ordered. And when they get here, then I'll be able to hook that up. But when it's cold outside, as it is today, we just work in here and excuse me, and work on some of this stuff that I need to get going. But as I get into this today, maybe I'll set up the camera and let you see a little bit of what I'm doing, or at least little bits and pieces of it. It's kind of, this is the kind of stuff I live for. This is the kind of stuff I really enjoy doing. So we'll try to figure this out and make it work. And a lot of times it don't work and I have to start over, so we'll see. Right now I got the furnace on, trying to heat it up in here. I just came out. Without the pontoon boat here, if you notice one of my last video, I think it was my last video or the one before that, we've sold the pontoon boat. So now I got room to put my car in here when we got bad weather, as it was last night. So I had the car in here overnight. This is what you heard when I came in. This is my torpedo heater. Heats it up nice, but it's kind of loud. So I used a gas furnace, and I use this to heat it up. And then I usually set it so the gas furnace keeps it warm in here, and I don't have to run this noisy thing. So we'll check back in with you later when we get a little farther along and let you see what we're doing. All right, I got one of the brackets off. I'm gonna cut her down. See how this works. There, we got that cut. We're going to see how that's going to work. I got to clean up the edges on it, take off the sharp edges and that, and then I'm going to mount that back on and see how that's going to work. There, I got that. I just got it set in there for now, but I think that's going to work. Then I have to figure out the pivot pins. So we're going to take the other one off now on that side and do the same thing to it. Excuse me. Check back in with you in a bit. Okay, let's get that one off. Then we'll go cut this one the same way I did as the other one. There. I'll show you how far I am so far. I've got the pins in. I'll show you that right now. Okay, we got the pins in. Looks like it's going to work okay. Pins are on both sides. I still got to take them out and drill them for lynch pins on the outside yet, but that's, we can do that, that's minor. And it lifts. Lifts quite a bit actually. Let me set you up for a second. As you can see, I can lift it that high. That's more than enough. It's going to work just fine. Next thing will be to take those pins out, drill them for lynch pins so that it's quick connect. The pins themselves will stay right on the machine. But that'll be my next step. Then I got to start making the bracket for the winch to go on. All right, we'll check back in with you later. Well, good morning, YouTubers. It's been 2 days since the last video. I've only been able to work an hour or two each day, or a couple hours each day. Other commitments and stuff, but I still want to finish up putting this winch on my tractor. So hopefully today we'll finish it up and get it to paint. And I'll show you what I've done so far. Okay, this is what we've been able to do so far. I've got the bracketry all made. Set it this way. Bracketry is all made. I still got to put on 2 braces yet. And hopefully we'll be ready for some paint. With all the cutting and grinding and stuff I did, I need to cover up so it doesn't all rust up. But we'll get it finished today, hopefully, get it painted, and be able to install it by tomorrow. Alright, we'll check back in with you later when I get a little bit closer. I got a couple of diagonal braces to put in here yet. There, now you'll be able to see it. A couple of diagonal braces to put in here yet. Drill and grind and drill them and get them installed. And then we hopefully we'll be just about done, except for mounting the winch. And the winch is going to have to wait until I can get I'll get it mounted, but it'll have to wait for wiring until I get it the new couplers or the say here, the quick connects, that's what I'm trying to say. I've got them ordered and I'll put them on and then wire it up to the tractor's battery and be ready to go. So we'll check back in with you when I get a little bit closer. Well, we got the brackets finished. I got the primer on it. I got to wait for that to dry and then I'm going to paint it black. This is, I use a Rust-Oleum heavy metal primer, a rusty metal primer it's called. And I always prime all my stuff with that. I find it works out the best and it lasts the longest. So next step will be painting them black as soon as they dry enough to do it. And then hopefully within an hour or two I can get that to dry. Maybe 3 hours, I don't know. and then I'll be able to install the whole thing, and then I'll show you the completed project. Well, we have her all painted up. I'll show it to you. All I do now is wait for paint to dry. I've pretty much put away a lot of my tools already, except for the ones I'm going to need to mount it. But this is what it looks like painted. I still got to paint the other side yet. I got to turn it over and paint the other side once this side is dry, and then we can assemble everything. So we'll check back in with you later when we get it all assembled. Well, good morning, YouTubers. Grabbed a different camera today. This is the next day again. Painted all that bracketry last night, but it never dried. Came out about 8 o'clock and it was still a little bit tacky, so I couldn't put it on last night, so we had to wait till this morning. It's dry now and I've got it assembled. Got it assembled here, so hopefully we can get it on today and finish this project up. It's been like a 4-day project, and that is not usual for me, because usually I don't go that long on projects. I push them out, but it took a while to figure things out and to make things up, and like I said, waiting for paint to dry. So today we're going to try and get her put together, and hopefully it'll work. Let's get this put together. I'm putting this together with U-bolts on my bumper here, because I wanted to I want to be able to take it off, and I didn't want to drill my bumper. So we're getting this done, and this will take a bit. Getting the first couple started takes a while. Okay. This one on. Hang there. Get the other bolts and nuts on it. So this should be held on by 4 U-bolts. And hopefully when I use the winch it doesn't bend my bumper. We'll see. I don't think it will, but let's go on this side. Right now I'm leaving these U-bolts pretty long, and I'll, next time I take it off, I'll cut them down so the threads aren't so long, but for now I want to leave them long, so I know I got everything
everything I need here. I'm going to put on this side. Now I gotta make sure I got it centered on the fair lead. That's pretty good right there. Okay. This one. Now we'll start snugging them up with this, but I can't use it for all of them. Can't get them on there, so I'll just snug them up with this one. We'll have to use a wrench on some of them. Looking good there. Let's get on this side again. There, now we'll do the rest of it with a wrench, I guess. As you can see, I don't think it's going anywhere. Check some of these. Those are tight. That's tight. that's on. That looks pretty good. Now we'll put the winch on. Alright, let's get this on. I think we finally got it started. Wonderful. There we go. Finally. Not the easiest place to get into. We'll work on it, we'll get her. That one went on pretty easy. Alright. Now, remember about ½ inch or let's see what we got. Yeah, socket stuck right here it would be. And go get the pliers. This is bad, I can't get in there. I gotta use a wrench. See if we can get a wrench on that one. There, that's on. Now, get the hook on it. Get this out of here. Now it's time to try it out. Got a little battery here I can hook up to it. See if it works. Get that over on this side so it's out of the way. I like it. That's going to work very nicely, I think. Well, the battery in the little pendant just died, so I got to put a new one in. That's going to work great. I just got to remember that when you have a remote like this, it always overruns for about a second or so. So I got to account for that. Yeah, that's going to work good. All right, the project is complete except for the wiring. And hopefully I'm heading home tomorrow. And within a couple of days, hopefully those quick connects will be in the mail. And then I can bring it up here and wire it to my battery on the tractor. And I think we'll have her done. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, lower her down. Alright. Now there's going to be a couple little things I do yet. But, let's see if we can unhook her here. Yeah, I think we'll just hook it. See if we can hook it right on there and tighten it. There. That'll sit just like that. I like it. Hope they like following along with this. It was a fun little project, and I think I got her. I just gotta know that I can't go too high with it. And that's with anything. I mean, I can't go much more than that because then I'm pulling on this hook rather than lifting. But that's the only way I can mount it on this tractor. So we've got her done. Happy with it. Well, thanks a lot for coming along with me, and thanks for a lot for following this project. If you followed to the end, I appreciate it. If you like this, I'm always doing something up here at the cottage. So I will see you on the next one. In the meantime, if you'd hit that subscribe, share this with your friends. And if you want to be notified of my future videos, please hit that little bell, and then they'll notify you of my new videos when they come up. All right, thanks again. Have a great day. This project took a little longer than I expected. It took almost 4 days. But then I only was able to put in about 2 to 3 hours a day as the maximum I could work on it because my back would give out. But we got her done, and that's the important part. All right, see you in the next one. Bye now.